Stop this pain tonight. Stop this pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I missed y'all. That's why I was singing that. What up? What a fucking day. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention, to be honest with you. My tweets and Discord activity has pretty much been as much as I've looked at the stock. Back above 37, I see. Testing the 0.5 fib. Just got rejected, but this is only the minute chart, so doesn't mean we're rejected. Just means that we got rejected initially. Let's see what happens next. I know everybody's extra excited by this for sure. I know that the emotion of breaking back up above this the golden pocket pumps everybody up. What up, what up, what up? What's up, everybody? If you haven't already, like the stream. It helps push the stream out to more people who may be able to benefit from the stream. So if you think that they could, go ahead and like the stream. We're gonna go over some of the Wyckoff and Elliott Wave and all that stuff to close the day out. I just got to get a little situated first. I just got back from the gym and shit. Astro is screaming. So Astro probably, because I know yesterday I saw his tweets. He was saying, you know, it's coming. But and look, man, like I want to see, you know, like I want to see that crazy upside and stuff. I also think that it's probably a good thing that me and Astro are a little bit on opposite sides of things. Just because, you know, I love that guy, but, you know, having that opposite perspective, I mean, maybe it looks like this, and this is a little overzealous and or whatever, you know. I mean, but whatever. If you don't understand what this yellow line is, that this kind of chart that's playing out here, you need to watch my video from last night. It's actually done pretty well on YouTube. People seem to like it. But, you know, go check out my video if you haven't already. But basically what this is, it's copied and pasted from essentially the beginning of April, I'm sorry. And it's kind of the pattern that played out after that. Now, remember, this is the minute chart, so it's not going to be, like, exact. If it was exact, that would be super weird, right? But we're just looking to see if it's close. That's kind of the idea. Savage. Yo. Yeah, no sound. Sorry. I stepped away for a second. Beyonce came to me and said I need keys and money because she's going to get food or whatever for the kids. Living my life. You know, win sound. I'm here. Full send. What do you mean? Dude, I step away for a second and everybody just starts freaking out. He's a scam fiance, not Beyonce. Did I say Beyonce? That would be funny if I did. Yo, you know it's crazy? She's going to get Chick-fil-A. So I just got back from the gym. And, like, I'm not really too crazy. You know, like, I don't have to be too crazy with the diet. But obviously, you know, I want to stay pretty clean. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, I like thinking out loud. It's kind of podcasty, you know what I'm saying? And I like that sort of content. It helps me kind of understand what's happening in the person's brain when they talk. So that's kind of what I'm trying to replicate to a certain degree. What up, Peyton? Another grilled chicken sandwich. Should I get this spicy though? Should I get the spicy chicken sandwich and be irresponsible or what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Spicy chicken deluxe. Fuck it. The protein is really what matters, and getting some of those carbs in me is really what I care about. So, I'm gonna get a lemonade because I don't want any more caffeine. Kind of pre-workout's fucking me up. Oh, I gotta get my oatmeal. If you're gonna eat that devil chicken, yeah, spicy Chick-fil-A is delicious, dude. What's happening in the brain? We're gonna get there, Ape. I gotta. We were rejected at the 0.5. Yeah, definitely. But that doesn't mean that like we're fully rejected, right? This is just a minute chart. And if you guys are familiar with Elliott Wave, right? Let's just do a quick count, see what I think. So this does look double bottomy on this minute time frame. Look, man, it's the minute, okay? Really triple bottomy in a way. It's the minute, so you don't want to say, right? That this is definitive and shit. But if I was to do waves on it, let's see what I would think. So definitely 1, 2. The question I would say is this 3, 4, 5? Or is this 3, 4, 5? And then we're ABCing down right now, right? At least on the 1 minute. So like maybe something like this. The way that we would kind of figure it out as far as what we can expect retrace wise is we do this. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to come back down and test this golden pocket, I think. Because look, the 0.5 aligns with it, and even the bottom, the golden pocket for this more recent move is the bottom of the larger golden pocket that we've been watching. So yeah, I definitely think that we're gonna go down a little bit further here, for sure. Not financial advice, not a day trader, whatever. I'm just analyzing the chart, not trying to predict the future. All that good stuff. What up, Pam? Jill, thanks for always hanging out. Appreciate it. Travis, what up? What up, dude? Cane's over Chick-fil-A. I think that they both are valuable. And they just kind of... Let me get the Wyckoff off of here because we're just not at a big enough scale. I think that Chick-fil-A and Cane's both contribute value to society. Put it that way. I like them both. Jill, that's still... I wouldn't say that that's necessarily... lower 30s isn't necessarily off the table yet, right? Like I don't think that I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to say, yeah, we're definitely. So what I want to do is I want to group this. Let me take this off of here. I want to group this up and make this the potential accumulation 1 schematic based on the video that we had yesterday, right? So I want to group all these points and shit together. Get this off of here. Just as, because look, I mean, you can see when you zoom out, it gives you a little bit. Thank you, Ken, for the 99-cent super chat. You're so funny, dude. Trying to jump between you and Jen Colado. Yeah, I know that he probably watched my video yesterday and was like, no. Which is perfectly fine. He was like, nope, that's not it. I like that guy, though. I like John Colado. He knows what he's talking about. He's a good guy. But he definitely was probably like, no. Because I know that he's bullish short term. I know that also Astro is bullish short term. Like, short term? Ugh. Disgusting. Astro's stream, when you look at his stream, you could think we're mo-assing. Yeah. I don't know, man. We haven't established a higher high yet, right? Like we definitely need to get a higher high first. I don't know. I haven't been watching his stream. So Astro, let me tell you why Astro thinks that we may be going into the much larger move. When I talked to him on the phone like a week ago, he told me that he was like, man, they're like delaying the volume, et cetera, et cetera. And so he's not even measuring the price so much as he's measuring the volume now, and he's looking at the volume trends almost like a price chart, right? And he's like, they're holding the volume back. His theory is that they're holding volume back on the stock, which is totally plausible. I mean, they probably do that on a lot of stocks. It's just part of the market. There's literally legal precedent for them to delay order flow. Now I think it's like 3 days. Market makers can delay order flow without any fines or punishment, and then after that they can get fined or punished. But you got to think, it's just like that old adage, right? Like sometimes the profit you get from doing the finable offense is much greater than the fine, right? So that would kind of go into the theory. And, you know, I tried not to be too conspiratorial when it comes to all that stuff. And I try not to talk about the fundamentals. And I consider that theory to be a fundamental theory, right? But, you know, basically he's saying that they're delaying the volume. And the reason that he thinks that the big blow up is coming soon is because they're delaying the volume. And we should have already started to see a similar move to like June and January. But since they're delaying it, his theory is kind of evolving into, okay, they're holding off and they're just going to fucking do like a way bigger run as a result. Now, I don't know if he means MOAS or whatever he means by that. I'm just saying that that's kind of his general theory, is that this move is going to be even more explosive. And I think that in a way I align with that, but maybe a little bit differently, in that maybe it is a little bit more delayed on this sort of scale, right? Let me pull up this tool here and group all these things together so that, okay, so this is an idea. Okay, so I got this one. This is ending in December. Okay, cool. Cool. So let me take this off and then see, what is this? This is insignificant. This, oh fuck. Let me see what all of this is. This is insignificant. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Maybe that was... Let me pull all these up and see what they look like. Hold on. So I think this might be the shorter term Wyckoff that I was working on. Let me make sure that I group all these up. Or like where the blow up would be shorter term, I should say. Which we were charting most of the day yesterday. Where we're kind of surpassing the halfway point of phase C, maybe. Let me get this fib off. I'm gonna get to chat in a second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to organize myself. I literally just got out of the gym, so just bear with me. Sorry. I guess I'm gonna just take this off because it'll make it easier. What is this? I don't know what this is. I mean, it doesn't look like much. I'm going to take this off just because when I zoom out, it's going to make a bunch of noise. Fuck, this looks like shit. What the fuck is this, man? I don't know how this happened. See, man, I got to get better at this part of the game because I always just rechart everything. And recently I've been trying to like stay more organized because it's just easier for you guys to keep up on my thoughts if I categorize everything. So we'll redo it. That's good. Redoing is good. Okay, so far, the one theory that we've really mapped out is this, which is the accumulation 1 schematic, which means that maybe we're going into phase C and we're going to see a spring and a test. And just for a point of reference for those of you who may be less familiar with that. Oh, what's up, everybody? We got 200 viewers in here and we only have 70 likes on the stream. Can you guys like the stream if you're enjoying the content so far? Make sure you drop likes on the stream. It helps tell YouTube that this content is worthy of other people who may be interested checking it out. So if you could do that, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you. All All right, let me catch up on chat, and then we'll go into the other thing. I hope you guys understand. It's a lot of chat, and also I'm trying to provide as much value as possible, so I can't just answer every chat. But let's see. Thank you, DJ, for the compliment, man. DJ Candyman, no problem, dude. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people learn, you know. I'm just waiting to see when the hedge funds will plant somebody onto a YouTube channel. That's fun. I don't know. Maybe they could have already. Maybe I was planted by the hedge funds. Who knows? Richard, that's what I've been saying. Fuck, that's probably a response to something that I said. I'm sorry. I can't tell obviously what that's referring to. Does AMC look like Head and Shoulders pattern forming? Character count, I can dig in. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. What up, Manuel, dude? What up, brother, man? Fuck. Changed my life 180. Do you do any other stock analyses? Yeah, I analyze a bunch of different stocks. As far as sharing on the channel, I just think that AMC is kind of at a pivotal moment, so I've been focusing on that a little bit more. And most of my audience is pretty focused on AMC, but we'll get into other stuff for sure, as well as crypto, everything like that. What up, Blake? What up, Marlon? I would love to see your opinion on Atom. Semiconductor breakthrough about to blow up. Okay, yeah, we can look at that one day. Are we going to rip, says E-Bomb. We'll look at it and see, E-Bomb. Head and Shoulder, I'll have to look. Maybe. Hey, kid, you fucking troll. After that shit last night, I should take you off as a mod. Freaking coordinating to blow up my Discord. By the way, if you haven't joined the Discord, there's a link in the description of the video, the live stream description. Feel free to join in there. We have good times mostly, and then sometimes Kid and his friends gang up on me in the chat. I'm just trolling though. I'm trolling. Kid's a good guy. I think he means well, but we're gonna have to figure that out. He understands me. Thanks for the explanation of what's going on with Astro. No problem, Dr. Schultz. Dave, are you telling me all that was a retest and then back down? Why aren't we trading these moves? Chris, whatever you do, man, is what you do. I'm not trying to help you make any decisions. I'm personally just not a short-term trader in that matter. I'm more of a macro kind of guy, you know? I focus on the macro moves more. Appreciate the TA and your input. Thank you, Manuel. Crab Apple, ADTX going to $4. Love Red Days. Never cut losses on a LoFo. I'd appreciate it if you just didn't share, like, I don't know. It kind of just seems like you're trying to, like, promote. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure maybe somebody's checking that out or whatever. Just, I don't want it to seem like people are, like, promoting a different thing or whatever in here, you know? Because it's a slippery slope. I'm not saying that you're doing it maliciously. I'm just saying that, like, imagine if the whole chat was just people, like, throwing fucking ticker symbols into it. Could there be a cup and handle forming? Possibly. Possibly. We'll look at it. What up, Cad Bodies? I don't know what that means. What up, Anthony? He's going to look over the charts. Yeah, I am. This better hit new all-time highs in a month or beginning of November. It better? What are you going to do, Macho Man? Oh, yeah. What are you going to do if it doesn't? What are those on the screen? The BU, LPS, and SOS and stuff. Skittle, it's referring to the Wyckoff accumulation schematic my video that I posted last night actually breaks it down a little bit better. But basically, these are phases in a Wyckoff accumulation schematic that I say is potentially playing out on the chart. Not necessarily saying it is, but I'm just saying that it's a potential pattern. Which Wyckoff accumulation basically is just institutions accumulating an asset before they think that it's going to increase in value, so that then they can distribute the asset at the top and trade it. And then they trade it throughout as well to accumulate or distribute at maximum value, essentially. With your analysis, you certainly would be killing it day trading. Yeah, Chris, that's just not, like, my lifestyle. Like, I don't want to I mean, I know that I could do it, you know, if I really like sat here and tried to do it, but I'd rather like spend time with my family and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't want to be like day trading all fucking day, you know? Or like I'd rather do this. Like I don't want to I'd rather like sit here and hang out with you guys and teach you guys stuff than day trade. Money's not everything. When you use the fib retracement tool while in log, do you check the box that says fib levels based on log scale? I actually don't, CWB, and I find that it's more accurate for some reason. So I don't really know. I find that chart in log and fib not in log is like highly accurate for some reason. Like that's how I've always done it, and it's always worked better. I tried the log thing one time, and it was less accurate for some reason. Super weird. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to look into why that might be. Did double day bullions did double down 2 days ago. That positive divergence on MACD and CCI on 1 and 4 hour chart could be indication of coming rip, holding since January. Yeah, bullions. A couple days ago, whenever we came down to, I'll tell you exactly when I entered more long position on AMC. Would you look at that? Anyway, would you just look at that 786? It is a beauty. I will say, man, we definitely want to see more, man. We want to see more juice here, dude. You're talking about we're really gonna move up, you know. But yeah, I bought here this big red candle right here, this big ugly one. I entered right as it went into this golden pocket area right here. More long on AMC. I haven't sold any. But yeah, that's where I entered. Yeah, and also I haven't entered more. I was waiting on personally, and this isn't trading advice or anything like that, but personally I was waiting for this 786, so waiting for us to get down to this sort of 3550-ish level, and we just never got there. So we might still, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the possibilities. Can I show the whole movement? HOLE movement on AMC. Wow. That is, I don't know exactly what that means. That is an unfortunate spelling error, though, I will say. Is this the head and shoulders you guys are talking about? Yeah, Travis, very concerning. Is my audio clear and everything? You guys, I'm not like chopping out or anything. I know people were saying that a little bit yesterday. I show 0 drop frames, so everything should be looking good. I don't know if my gate is too high. I got to get a guy to come in and look. Can you zoom out on the SOS stuff? Oh, you want to see like the... Okay, got you. Yeah, so... This is just a theory, okay? Don't like take this to the fucking bank. Don't go into the bank and show the banker, the loan guy that, you know, this is what you're holding on to. So like, can you approve me for a mortgage on $1 million house or whatever? Like, it's literally a copy and paste of the move pretty much like here into March, April. I mean, I can't remember exactly where I drew it from, but like it's basically like this probably is what I did. But I did it on the hourly and shit, but you know, just basically that. So I did scale it a little bit and shit like that, so it matches up a little bit better, but you know, mostly the same. Hey, bro, check out this chart. Can I get a loan? Yeah, J. Cole. Fuck. Chat's going wild. Hey, if you haven't liked the stream already, we have 240 viewers, and we only have 140 likes on the stream. Liking the stream helps YouTube understand that I am doing a good job And if you think that this content is valuable enough to be seen by more people, liking the stream is the best way to tell YouTube that they should do that. So I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Myrna puts, dude, Myrna is like, let me just pop in here. I know I said I was gonna do the AMC shit and shit, so you guys are gonna be pissed. But dude, Myrna is one of my favorite fucking stocks, dude. I love fucking Moderna, dude. Woo! I love Moderna. Not because I like personally love the company or anything like that. It's just technical, dude. This thing is like super predictable. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so this is its all-time chart. All right. Since it's been a public company. Oh, kid, I know that you're loving this right now, dude. So like you could say, but it literally does the same thing over and over again, dude. It literally it's just channeling here, dude. I love it so much. I fucking love Moderna. I am actually, thank you so much for bringing this up because I need to go look at it. I love Moderna, dude. Oh god, such a good chart. All right, so on this one, we're gonna take this off, and we're gonna do the other potential Wyckoff that I was seeing. Wait, hold on. Do I want this to be in here? Yeah, I do. Right? Where is this vertical line coming from? What the? Okay. Let me put this in here, and sure. Yeah, sure. We can put that in there. We can put this in here. So now, boom. Okay. So that's one idea now. And then, what is this? Oh, this is the bearish trend. Still sitting above it. That's pretty good. Let's just extend this out. Can I, like, rename this? Yeah. June bear trend. We need to draw. This is a, I wonder if there's a valid. Okay. This is a weird bear trend though. Like this isn't very. You're kind of okay. So you would assume that maybe this is like a maybe, right? Let me take this off. It's too confusing. So maybe it's like what? Because we know that this isn't technically overextended, right? This is supported by Fibonacci, so we have to use it, right? So then this would be potentially so the bear trend. Okay, I don't mind it. And I mean when you look at this, when you look at the chart this way, and I know a lot of people were posting this basically. Right? You know. But again, this thing it doesn't really like this is like a symmetrical triangle or whatever. And like it doesn't have a break. But people are saying it's bull flag or is that what the hedge fund guy said? He said bull flag on this? I don't know about that. That it's gonna go up next. Day one moon. That's a hard question to answer. B finish heading into C. I could see it short term. Skittle, I don't really do price targets. You know? Tell the banker, look at it. Would you just look at this chart? AMC has become a genre and a full-time job. Dude, yes. What's happening right now? Holy shit, Levi, a lot of pressure. Yeah, Kid, I actually do agree with you. Shorts are kind of chilling. If and I don't look at that sort of stuff, but if average short is like 37, they are looking for a more profitable. So they just want to see what bulls are gonna do, right? Same thing that was basically happening down here when the volume was getting super super low. You can pull up volume. I don't use indicators that often, but sometimes I bring them up and then I'll knock them back down just as a point of reference. I mean, I will say, dude, like this, right? This volume trend, this is a bullish volume trend. It is. On a daily at least. Right? Price is high, volume and then price goes high, volume's high, price goes low, volume low, right? I mean, it's generally what you want to see. What you don't want to see, and the reason that this is so toppy looking is because you have volume high, right? Fuck. I don't know why that happened. Volume is high here, but lowering, right? You have like a volume divergence, you could call it. See the difference? So let me just, because it's not gonna stick to the volume. I'm not gonna sit here and fuck with it. But look, just to illustrate a little bit clearer, change the colors. So generally speaking, and this doesn't cut, it's not all the time, right? It doesn't, it's not like there can be this, anything can be disproven, right? You can anything can look technically good and then be wrong, or vice versa, or whatever, bad and then good, or whatever. But generally speaking, if you want something to remain, if the bias is bullish, what you're looking for is, as the price goes higher, you're looking for volume to go higher as well. And then as the price goes lower, you're looking for volume to go lower. Those are your bullish volume indicators. Does that make sense? What up, Kevin? Maybe so, Matt. I mean, I will say that, you know, if the average short is $37, you know, depending on where this goes, like what whales do, that's really what matters at the end of the day. I mean, I would expect us. I honestly, man, I really do think that we're gonna come back down here and test this. It just makes too much sense based on this trend, and yeah, it just makes too much sense. So what is that right now? So like that, if it happened tomorrow, for example, it would be $34, $34.50, and then I think that actually aligns with my my fib too, right? I have 35.40 on that fib. Let's see if I can get a different one. On a longer time frame, you might find a more significant one. $33. $30. It looks like it would be probably 34. Is that what I said just now? What did I say? Oh, I said 34.50. Yeah, so maybe yeah, maybe bulls are sitting around, bullish whales are sitting around waiting for a retest of the 786 for a double bottom again. I will say a double bottom, I mean, I guess that on the weekly time frame you would zoom out and you'd say, okay, yeah, we haven't gotten a double bottom on the weekly time frame yet. Would be like the bullish kind of interpretation of that. So then you're kind of like at a on a larger scale, right? Looking at it. But I will say as well, we can talk about bearish stuff too. Yeah, I mean, look, man. Look, this is a good volume correlation on the weekly chart. It is. Look, I mean, look at this. In all of this bearish price action, price continues to go, you know, go down or stagnate or whatever. So bears are in control, right? The past 4 months, bears are in control. but volume is just weakening and weakening and weakening. It's not, this is because look, a bear is going to sit here and tell you, like, kid's probably typing right now in the chat. He's like, no, it's because people are losing interest in the stock. Well, I think what it really means is whales are kind of just sitting on the sidelines going, okay, well, look, bears are getting weaker and weaker. Let's just see, right? Bullish whales are just like, okay, let's just see how far these fuckers take it, you know? That's kind of the concept. Would you just look at it? So it can keep going lower, right? But look at this pitiful volume. I mean, this is like bears are in control and the volume is pitiful. It really is, right? Now, if this was happening and this volume was up here, I would be concerned from a volume standpoint. And I don't use volume, like I said, too often. And again, the volume can be largely delayed. It can be. It's true. And that can go to either side too, right? But when the price is going down, like, look at this, man. This is historically, I mean, is this the lowest? This has to be near the lowest. And then look at this. Would you just look at this? Look at it. Let's go back here. Just for a point of reference. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about. So why the fuck? Why is it not scaling? Thank you. What the fuck? Here you go. This is a great example, okay? Look at this. Just look at this. Look at it. Volume, price down, right? Price down. Volume up. Generally. General direction of volume back here in September of 2020. What the fuck? How did I get? Oh, I'm on the weekly chart. How did I get way back here like this? But it is still a good example. Let's just do it. Fucking weekly, dude. Boom. So then what happens is bulls are pretty much getting faked out here. Does that make sense? As this climb was happening, bears were incredibly in control here. All right. Let's go back. Let's talk about more relevant stuff because obviously AMC is in a different place than it was here, though. That's just true. It's just true. Kid. I know. Oh, you're cherry picking. What are the eyes for? CW, the main benefit of Fib and Wyckoff is that when sideways nothingness happens, you can just keep redoing it until something does happen and then claim victory when it does. Thanks, CW. Appreciate it. You realize that I'm just analyzing the chart, right? So I'm just like, I'm not like predicting things or whatever. But if you follow my content over the course of the past few weeks on this channel, I've been pretty accurate, I'd say. Thank you, Kamehameha. Dude, my fucking oatmeal, I forgot it. I'll be right back. I'm back. Facts, Bercy. It's okay. Look, CW, it's you know, that's a good point. The reason that you kind of seem like you're just like hating is because you could just not watch. You know, do you want to promote your YouTube channel? The first step, if you want, I would say get a profile picture. That would help. And then you can have like a bearish AMC channel or whatever kind of channel you want. Or you could do a channel where you debunk people like me and you go, oh, look at this, he was wrong and he's just trying to claim victory on stuff, and you can make a whole channel about that. You can do that. Chris, it does seem a little haterish, right? No? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm down with being wrong. CW, if that's what you want to do, dude, let me know. Hit me up on Discord or something. Say, hey, I'm CW. We can talk in DMs and I can help you. I would help you. I would help promote your content if it was good. I know they got a family. I wasn't trying to shit on them. I'm just saying it seems, it's not productive, is what I'll say. So look, we're talking volume, right? See this volume trend right here? Volume is rising. You see this price fall right here? While volume's still rising, bears were getting swallowed up right here. Volume up, price down, bears are getting trapped. That's how it works. It just is. I'm just analyzing charts here. See this? Look at this. Would you just look at this? Look at this. It's just a different thing, Chris. I'm just talking about something else. Have you heard of infinite wedge theory where you just keep extending the wedge? Are you talking about like a falling wedge? Like, for example, what you're talking about, CW, since this is your channel now, I appreciate you. So what you're talking about is, so for example, I was making this like the falling wedge, right? And your claim is, for example, or you could do it from here or whatever. Your claim is that what I was doing was I was just like, this is what it was like here, and then I was just extending it in order to further try to like prove my thesis, right? That's what you're saying, right, CW? Right? Oh, look, he keeps extending the wedge. He keeps extending it. Is that what you're saying? I'm looking for CW's comment. CW, you have about 60 seconds to say, yes, this is what I'm talking about, or no, that's not what I'm talking about. Or else I'm moving on. 60 seconds. No, don't time him out. Don't time him out. Don't time CW out yet. Don't do it. CW, are you there? The stream is about you right now, CW. This is your moment. You have 270 viewers. Make sure you don't fuck it up. Come on. Everybody's watching. Everybody's listening. I predict that when the price skyrockets, the wedge will be broken. Is that was it? So what you're doing is you're sarcastically saying that as I was charting this wedge, and this is me, I'm pretty much done at this point, CW. You have like, you can respond while I'm talking, and hopefully you can redeem yourself for the audience. But this, right, this lowering, this trend, okay, it can continue forever. It can continue until the price is fucking negative, okay, for the purpose of this argument. It can just keep going down, right? Oh fuck, I'm fucking up right now. Pre-workout. But this here it can still be a wedge here. It can still be a wedge here. Technically, it can't, to a certain degree, it can't forever. It can't just keep being a wedge, right? Because it becomes a triangle. It becomes a descending triangle. What happened was I was charting this wedge. It was still a wedge here, right? I'm just trying to, because I get a lot of this shit. And look, I'm only focusing on it because it's kind of fun for me. All right, if I'm being honest, I'm having fun right now because it's a fallacy that CW is arguing from, and I just want to prove that it's a fallacy. Maybe this was the original wedge that I was charting, right? Maybe this one's overly bullish. Maybe this was the original wedge that I was charting. Maybe this one's overly bullish, and it probably was. But it doesn't disprove it when it breaks to the downside because a wedge is a pattern. And a pattern is going to play out within itself, within itself, within itself. For example, this was a wedge, but then when it broke to the bottom, the price action, the way that the price action stopped out, it was still in a wedge. And what happens is if you go down to the minute time frame, in this region of the chart, and this is an educational opportunity. That's the only reason that I'm spending time doing this, and also it's kind of fun. If you go down to the chart, in the minute time frame, it's making more and more wedges as time goes on. You see this? This is a minute wedge that was playing out over the course of a couple hours. 6 hours, 5-6 hours, right? Boom, breakout, still a wedge, dude. Do you understand now? Does that make more sense? Because I'm done now, CW. Let me scroll up and see if you said anything good. Okay. He didn't say anything else. I guess that's pretty much it. Chris, Wyckoff theory is essentially based on institutional manipulation of assets. That's what the whole theory is built off of. Manipulation, whatever you want to call it. Control of the price because of the amount of liquidity they have. Whatever. I hope you guys learned something from that. And also, I hope what you learned isn't that you can't come in here and have like an opposing opinion. That's not what I'm saying. But like, you have to be productive. You have to be trying to help people. And if you have to dunk on me in the process, that's totally fine, man. Like, it's totally fine for you to try and prove me wrong. But you got to do it in a way, dude. I'm holding hard, but seriously, you have to admit that the wedge just keeps going. Not your fault, but what is the actual TA benefit if they can drag it out? CW, if you don't believe that there's a benefit to technical analysis, what are you doing? What are you doing in my channel? The whole channel, I literally say in my videos that I don't pay attention to any fundamentals on the play. I only pay attention to the technicals. That's literally what I say. I say that all the time. So this just isn't, maybe it's just not the channel for you. And that's totally fine, man. For woman or whatever, you know? I appreciate you saying that you appreciate my channel. It just doesn't seem like you, but it's okay. I can be wrong. Thomas just said, "Hey David, what are your thoughts on low volume?" Holy shit, Thomas, you just missed. Actually, Thomas, I actually discussed volume pretty heavily in the how long are we into the stream right now? 49 minutes. Probably if you scrub back to like the 25-ish minute time frame to now, maybe. It's hard to tell. I can't really remember exactly how long ago. I actually talk about volume in relation to price action on a macro scale pretty in depth for a little while there. So check it out. If you haven't liked the stream already, the best way to support, if you like this content, the best way to support is to like the stream. It tells YouTube that I am doing a good job of providing technical analysis on AMC stock, and therefore will tell them that they should be promoting the content to more people who may be interested in it. So if you could just drop a like on the stream, it's completely free. I would appreciate it. CW, I have no idea what you're talking about. Seems like it, but would love to be wrong. I don't know what specifically you're reacting to there, but I appreciate you spending the time in the chat, man, or woman, or whatever. I got my spicy chicken sandwich from no, I didn't go to school, Thomas. I went to, well, I did. I went to YouTube University, and the School of Practice. I guess you would say School of Hard Knocks. Right now we're on the hourly chart. I use a bunch of different charts though, Pedro. Totally possible, CW. CW, if I were you, what I would do is I would do research on falling wedges and the characteristics of them. Yeah, Chris, look into Wyckoff. CW, look into Wyckoff, Chris. It'll help you understand better what is actually causing the price action. It's actually a theory based in manipulation. No, CW. I answered this question already, but a wedge can't go forever because it ends. Right? So like, okay, yeah, maybe this is a falling wedge. Right? And in this scenario, we still haven't broken out of it. It's possible that this is a falling wedge. It has the price action characteristics of it. But at a certain point, I can't, if it breaks down here, right? I can't continue to do this because the trend line that I would have to draw would then, this is a descending triangle. It's not a falling wedge anymore. Does that make sense? So let's just play with the theory that this is the long-term falling wedge. And then, like you said, if it continues to go sideways, right, eventually it's going to be out of the falling wedge. Or maybe it looks like, maybe it's completely sideways, right? It would be a breakout of the falling wedge. It's no longer a wedge. Now, could it become a larger falling wedge? Sure. Sure, it could. Sure, it could just continue to extend. I just don't, I guess my problem then, CW, is, right? Don't you think eventually the price is going to constrict? Now, if it becomes a macro falling wedge, right? Let's visit this theory. I think this is good. This is good stuff for us to talk about. So you are saying the forever falling wedge. It becomes the forever falling wedge. Perhaps you would say it does this. It's entirely possible, right? This is entirely possible, and it could go into 2022, March of 2022. There are plenty of possibilities. I don't think that this is really something that people would be, unless it just continued to like, basically, you know, obviously it broke down to the bottom of this, but obviously this became kind of like a support zone. So maybe it goes like this, and then it becomes, then people would call it a falling wedge. But I'd say like this, it certainly can't go forever. But yeah, look, I'll show you SPY. Because SPY isn't a giant rising wedge. Or it might have broken out by now, but who knows? Let's go see. So this is the weekly chart as a point of reference for anybody on the SPY. Rising wedge. Yeah, this was it. Sorry, I'm accounting for the newest price action. Sorry. This is a rising wedge, right? Verifiably a rising wedge. And this started pretty much all the way back in like the beginning of 2020. Technical analysis isn't about if they can control Wyckoff, why can't they control the wedge? Of course they can. They can control if they can control anything. I don't know. A descending triangle is a you say what does the triangle thing mean? CW, I think you just don't look, man, I'm not trying to like shit on you or anything, but I think you just don't fundamentally understand the purpose of technical analysis. It's analysis. It's not for predictions. And you know, I'm gonna close out here and we're gonna move on with our lives. But it's not about predictions. It's about understanding price action and then trying to understand the sentiment surrounding the price action and then being able to make you know, basically understand what may happen next for me. It's not about predicting the future. It's about looking around the corner and trying to understand what's going on. So hopefully you gain something from this, CW. Thanks for taking the time to actually talk to me. Appreciate it. You just got to understand that it just comes off kind of weird, right? Very true, Chris. My fries just went all over the floor. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I'm about to eat, guys. And then after I eat, we're going to do the other Wyckoff theory that could be playing out. Yeah, I saw Moderna's tanking. I'm about to... Never mind. Chris, you're so funny, dude. John, you're looking at the chart. It's you know how the text kind of sticks in TradingView sometimes. Like I type that spring in test. Like what I'm referring to here is this being the test, and this being the spring. It just doesn't like perfectly go from like time frame to time frame sometimes, you know. So like I might have typed this spring on like hourly or something, and it like showed up back here in test on the hourly, and it showed up like over here, so it made it look like that makes sense. Horse, like seahorse? You want to see a seahorse pattern? Let's see. AMC and a clear rising seahorse pattern on the monthly chart. Is that what you were talking about? Seahorse? Yo, Thomas, it's kind of funny that like Thomas, you keep on saying things that I've already like pointed out. I don't know if you're like trolling me or not. But the yellow prediction is based on basically pretend like this move that started on September 13th to the downside here is this move in like March 19th, 18th to the downside. It's a bars pattern. I guess it's kind of cycle theory-ish. Probably. But this is just what it is. It's so funny, Thomas. I'm sorry, man. That's so funny, dude. You like checked in, like you jumped in. It's like you jumped into the stream like right after I said a bunch of stuff that would answer your questions, and then you were like, "Yo." I'm just messing with you though. Yeah, we're gonna look at the other one, Parkot, because after today's move, it is still interesting. So we're gonna look at it, Parkot. I'm gonna redo it, and and we're gonna have both of them so that we can look at them like all the time, real easy. Let's go look at big. Oh, by the way, Chris, I saw you say, do I think you're wrong in your analysis of me as a person? I think that what I'll say to me like being underconfident or something like that. I don't know if that's necessarily this is what it is. So I never really had like a following like I do right now, put it that way. And so like I have like thousands of people giving me feedback on a day-to-day basis. In the past couple months, which is like a new thing for me, generally speaking. And one of the things that I notice about it is like I get mostly positive comments, but negative comments stick out a little bit more because they kind of, I guess they naturally hit the pain sensors of your brain a little bit more. This is just my self-analysis so far of like why I pay attention to that stuff a little bit more. So yeah, that's just kind of like, I think that I'm just more likely to respond to negative stuff because not because I'm like not confident or whatever you said, but rather because it just is more noticeable whenever you're kind of new to having a platform and shit like that. If that makes sense. But you could be right. Maybe I do. Maybe I do have confidence issues. I think we all do to a certain degree, though. Holy Bitcoin shit, bro. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Yeah, guys, this is we're looking at it as a Wyckoff accumulation. Wait, there was a guy who said something. There was a guy that said something. Hold on, I gotta answer about the test. John, did you respond to me, John, or did you just like? Okay, John just typed in dipped. No, Chris. Bitcoin did what Wyckoff. Look, this is my theory. Okay, my theory is that there's that the inflation narrative is gonna man, this is a very, very, very bullish. Okay, like let's step out of Wyckoff just for a second, guys. Just for a second. Let's not talk about Wyckoff. Let's go back to basics a little bit. All right. Well, we can talk a little bit about Wyckoff in this analysis that we're about to do of Bitcoin, but you clearly have a distribution. This looks like a clear accumulation, right? Look, man, you look at this pattern in the top left. The other side of this is you step out of Wyckoff. This is a clear cup and handle. This thing, not financial advice. Not financial advice, but with a cup and handle, you know, you're looking at yeah. Oh man. I'm going back to AMC in a second, Matt. Chill. No, I mean this is this to me enters from below, doesn't it? What do you mean, Jenga? Um I mean this looks look at the Wyckoff chart in the top left, right? Not to say Wyckoff's everything, and then it's, but man, this is very interesting. You know, so, geez, dude, my freaking mic fell down again. I gotta set my desk up, dude. I keep saying that. I'm just being lazy, I guess. Probably. Yeah, I mean, look, just briefly, AMC is gonna be here in a second. For everybody who's saying that, spring. And I was, by the way, I was calling this a spring when it happened. Maybe you say tests. Right. LPS. Right. And then, man, I mean, sign of strength. Last point of support, sign of strength. On a macro scale, it appears that institutions are completing their accumulation. So it looks like top left distribution might not make it technically a cup and a handle. I don't use cup and handles that often. I'm more of, but I would say that I don't know. We can look into it because I know a lot of people are charting a cup and handle on AMC as well. I don't use cup and handles as often. Like I hardly ever use them as like a point of entry or like why I'm buying something or something like that. You know. I would have to look into the characteristics of a cup and handle, to be honest with you, and get a little bit closer. Like I'd have to Google it and look into it and shit. But yeah, I know a lot of people were charting that for AMC. All right. I have said that I'm going to do something enough. And now we're actually going to do it. We're going to do the other Wyckoff pattern for AMC. I wish I wouldn't have ever deleted it. Let's catch up on chat right quick, and then I'll start on it. Coming into our daily close, huh? Only got 8 minutes left. Yeah, it is time. It's time. Can you do a fib to see where it might run? You're talking about Bitcoin, Nico, I'm assuming, huh? We'll just do that right quick and then we'll get back. Sorry, guys. I keep on jumping around and shit. See, it's a lot of comments. You know? So if you would have done it on this one, I mean, so I think that you're pretty clearly going to come up here and test 60 based on fib. Did it here. Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah. This to me, it would appear that at least testing this 63.5 area again is kind of just it's to me, and again, not financial advice or whatever, but it would appear to me that this is this test of this level, this previous high seems to be imminent based on this price action, in my opinion. Could be totally wrong. Could look, man, bears could take over and just completely trap bulls, but I think that bears are about to step to the side here. Let bulls do whatever they're gonna do. Let's look at volume right quick. I just want to see volume. Let bulls do what they're gonna do, and then they'll come in and try and short at that line and see what happens. You know, that's what makes sense to me. Yeah, man. Volume trend seems to be rising, right? Volume is on an upward trend as price is on an upward trend. Things could get a little crazy here soon for Bitcoin. I think. Could be wrong. I wanted that last dip. Is CEI still getting smoked? Was Bitcoin a big head and shoulder? You're talking about like back here? Is this what you're talking about? Or are you talking about this? Any head and shoulder conversation is over because of this break above this. This is definitely not a head and shoulders anymore because it totally got broken. This head, unless this becomes a shoulder, you would have to. But there, like nobody's gonna chart this as a head and shoulders yet. A lot has to happen before you would even consider it anymore. Yeah, man. I think institutions want it to run. To be honest with you, that's what I think. I could be wrong though. Been wrong before, a bunch of times in my life. What the fuck? Yo, like, what if AMC wild theory coming your way? Totally not something I would recommend trading based on because I'm not a financial advisor. But like, might be overly optimistic. But like, what if like this was just like delete everything from your brain, right? Delete everything you know about everything. Become one with the universe. What if this was like a big ass SOS? I don't, you know, I don't. It's a crazy, crazy theory. Like I would never ever say, like to do this. Nah, probably not, because you don't have the resistance lines. Let's go to the close. We got 2 minutes. See where we're at, Fibonacci, and then we'll talk about the big Wyckoff. I'm sorry, Thomas. I know you were pumped. You're like, it's time. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna make a video on it right now. YouTube video is about to get made in a couple minutes while I'm doing it, and then we're gonna compare the two patterns in the video as well. Nice bounce here, closing the day out. Probably found support on the 786 or oh no, the 0.5. Wow. It's pretty. That's a pretty bullish place to retrace at. You got a W double bottom happening here. You probably move up. I don't know. Or bulls are getting faked out right now. I'd have to look at patterns to confirm. Just kind of my first read on it though. It's a pretty bullish place to bounce. Will, I tweeted. Jaffer. Dave, do you think Bitcoin will crash or correct? Then AMC rally begin? Bitcoin looks really strong, is what I'll say. Bitcoin looks really strong right now. It's got a golden cross. Looks really strong. Historically speaking, Bitcoin looks like it's ready to, like, if you just compare Bitcoin to the rest of like Bitcoin itself, it looks like it wants to go. It really just does. It does, man. I'm kind of sad to report, honestly, because I wanted to get one more dip, but I guess maybe I'm not gonna. Look at this, man. This is the 1 minute chart on AMC. This is just so goofy, dude. Like, what is my life right now? Like, look at this. Bruh, look. Would you just look at this? The Wyckoff chart, dude. What? Are you actually joking right now? Come on, guys. Bro, look at this. If you're not getting what I'm saying, just look at start the chart here in phase A at this peak right here. This peak. Sorry, I was looking at OBS. This peak, and then follow the Wyckoff chart that I have posted. ST phase B. Spring test. Last point of support. SOS. Mark up. Come on, man. It's accumulation. This is, I mean, this, you can't. This looks better than the macro one. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Really, it is. This is really unbelievable. Dude, unbelievable. Look at this, man. Look, we scroll back a little bit. What happens? Look at this. Did you just look at this? Look. Cell climax. AR. ST. Boop. ST phase B. This one you would probably say spring. Test, maybe. Last point of support. SOS. Crazy. Casino closed. Where did we close at? 3683. Also, dude, another thing I want to point out. Look at this bullshit, man. These candles right here. I would love for Kid to be here right now and explain to me what these candles are. What are these? These are a minute. So in a minute, the price just didn't move. Was the price halted? No. What is this? What happens in these minutes? Crazy, dude. Crazy. Yeah, Seth. I mean, look, I'm not saying Bitcoin's like mooning like tomorrow. It's gonna, obviously it's gonna cool off from this. There's no way it's gonna keep doing it. Zero trading was occurring, Scott. That's what the candle means. Do you zero trading occurred? I don't think that that's even an option. Zero trade. I don't think that that's. I don't know. I don't know about that. I can't really believe that zero trading can occur in a minute of price action on a stock like AMC that has the media and everything. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. But maybe. I won't write anything off with this fucking play. All right. Everybody, open and close at the same price, but you would still have a wick though, right? You would have wicks at each end of it. Maybe, yeah, maybe the price just doesn't move in that minute. It just seems kind of crazy. Wyckoff functions in TradingView. I don't really use those. Are they have those? I don't think they have those. Maybe indicators or something like that. I mean, this one's kind of like a Wyckoff function. You could do like a I don't know if this is meant to be used like in a Wyckoff way, but if you wanted to, you could like do this sort of thing. Kind of gives you an idea of like the general accumulation and distribution trend or something, but I don't know how like effective it is. I'd have to like YouTube this and see what it does. Take it easy, Travis. Type in Wyckoff, tons of them to choose from. Go to functions. Oh yeah, because people like build these and shit like that, huh? Are there any by TradingView? Not really, right? Let's just see what one of them does. See, I don't know what the fuck. I would have to like look into this indicator and see how it works, really. The fuck? Why did that come up? I'm gonna go change my son's diaper and I'll be right back and then we'll do our YouTube video and stuff like that. Citadel candles. Yeah. Take it easy, Chris. Blue said something happened. Yeah, dude, something happened today. Something happened. For sure, dude. Something happened today. Something happens every day if you think about it. All right. Everybody hang out for a second. I'm going to go change his diaper right quick because mom doesn't want to change it. The poo-poo. Go change it. I'll be right back. Say nice things in the chat. Say something very nice to each other. You guys, what I want you to do when I come back, I just want to see a bunch of shit, a bunch of chats of you guys complimenting each other to an uncomfortable level in chat. That's what I want to see when I come back. Okay, I'll be right back. Christmas. Tell them what's on your wish list. Get it all. You deserve it, Kendrick. And you hit the White House, do you? But you know you ain't passed economics in school. And everything you buy taxes will deny. I always accept yours before 35. Yeah. Looking down in the area. Look both ways before you cross my mind. All right. Let me read some compliments. I want to see some of these compliments you guys were telling each other. And then let's go to the other accumulation pattern. We're going to do this one. We're going to try and see if this pattern is playing out and then compare them to each other, okay? Make this a little bit smaller. This shit's big as fuck. Must have really been trying to explain this motherfucker. Holy shit. Oh fuck. That's my whole computer. My computer just went into the cyberspace. Oh my god, I keep doing it. All right, let's read some compliments. Some really nice things that you guys said to each other. Thomas, yeah. Originally, January, but then like biggest position like March, April. You can lock the desktop. That's what I should do, huh? Lock the desktop capture. That's a good idea, dude. Thank you for that, Thomas. I like you, Thomas. You're modded. Thomas is a mod now. Hopefully he doesn't use his power for bad. Hopefully he uses it for good. All right, let me read the compliments like I keep saying that I'm going to do. Lock display. Good job, dude. Oh, yeah, so much better. All right. All right. Super nice things. Let's read some. Okay, I think this is where we left off because when Travis left, pretty much. That's where I left. Chris said something. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's see some nice things. Something happens every day, Trey. Very true. Something happens every day. Y'all smell good from Kale Mitchell. Good job, Kale. Very true. You are a good smelling group of humans. I like to white golf in my room at night. Wow. Jaffer, Thomas says, Jaffer, you have a great profile picture. Jaffer does have a great profile picture. That shit is epic looking. I can only see it very small, but yes. You apes text so sexy, says Leo. Very true, Leo. This chat is an extremely sexy chat. The way that they type, at least. Kale, I appreciate such a great name. And also, Thomas, I'd like to add to your compliment and say that kale is a superfood and also a superhuman. Thank you, Kale, for being here. You are super. Danny, this is my first comment, and I love all of you. That's very nice of you, Danny. We love you, too. Pros Cons says, I like doji style. Wow. Trey, I like your mod icon. Very mechanic shop vibes. Well, now, Thomas, you have one as well. Very nice of you to say that, Thomas. Jaffer says, appreciate, Thomas. Maybe you can take an excellent pic of me. You seem like the best photographer ever. Jaffer, you're incredibly nice, and now you're going to be a moderator. Thomas was dishing the compliments. He says, Danny, I appreciate your great supportive comment. Thank you. So nice of you, Thomas. Paul says, you guys are awesome. We're going to the moon. Very nice. Trey says, is it just me, or is this chat full of super sexy apes? It might not just be you, Trey. Right, wait. Nursifin says, you're also pretty. Very nice. If anybody's like coming into the stream while I'm doing this, think about how funny this sounds. Brad said, "Good job, everyone. Let's hit the showers." Oh, fuck. Facts, Thomas, for changing the stinky diaper. Facts, dude. I'm almost to the end, guys. I'm almost to the end, and then we're gonna get to work. Thank you, Kulamar. Kulamar, you're gonna be a mod too, dude. Thanks for your support all the time, dude. AMC is very nice curves. Very sexy curve, says Geo and D Byron. True that, guys. True that. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Dave is Oprah with the mod. Yeah, you know what, James? Because of that comment, you're gonna be a mod too. How about that? You get a mod. You get a mod. Parkat, yeah, Parkat. We're gonna see. It also matches with the movement from March to June. We'll take a look. We'll compare. Hoary chit chat full of BEA beautiful mods. Very true. Lethal injection. Lethal injection. That is a very interesting name you have. I like your name. Sherlock, sorry. Before I went to change my son's diaper and use the bathroom right quick, I told everybody in the chat that they had to send very uncomfortable level compliments to each other. And I was just recapping the uncomfortable comments. When mod, lethal injection, you know what, man? Just because I like your name so much. You haven't been around that much, but just use it for a good cause. Kale, I went to a community college for like a year, and then I just quit school. Yeah, Parkat, we're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at your theory, dude. Well, it's kind of my theory, but you know, it's your theory too. We're all in this together. Oh, James, you are a deck full of apes of spades. I don't know about that one. No problem, Sherlock. I hope you enjoyed, even though you weren't really in on the joke. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. All right, I'm all the way caught up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's pumped? All right. So what Parkat is talking about and is Seth, you're so funny, dude. You too, man. You're getting a mod too, dude. Hey, for all you guys who really like the content and stuff like that, if you haven't already, I have a Discord that was started a few days ago by one of my mods, Trey. Thank you so much, Trey. And then Lamp. I don't know if he's here, but Lamp also kind of customized the Discord and stuff like that. So go check it out. We're having a good time in there. It's a good little community we're building. It's called David Nachi. Can I share the TradingView chart? Oh, like share it on TradingView? Yeah, sure. We can do that. I'll share them both. I'll publish them both whenever. I'm too lazy to type them. That's the problem. Like type the descriptions and stuff. But I guess what I can do is I can just publish them with no description. And then it's for you guys anyway, so whatever. What's going to happen on there, you guys need, if you have TradingView accounts, you got to go there and you got to comment nice things too, because if you don't, then what happens is a bunch of people will just comment that don't know who I am and stuff. They'll be like, hey, another Wyckoff expert. If It's trust me, it happens. I've noticed over the time whenever I've ever shared something on TradingView. It's a very toxic community from a social media standpoint. I don't know quite why. All right. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna put text like above them. Ooh, it's gonna look so good. I love it. All right, so this one, before we move on, old way before you cross. Oh, fucked up already. See, I'm still getting used to this layering thing because usually I just recreate all my charts. All right. Oh, okay. I can technically get as many mods as I want, I guess. I could make everybody a mod, but then some weird shit might happen. I'm sorry. What I'm doing right now is I'm baiting you guys for view time, for watch time, so that YouTube is like, oh, this guy's legit, man. He's definitely a clickbaiter. All right, time. All right, y'all keep having fun in chat, okay? Be nice to each other, and I'm gonna work on this chart, and I'll talk while I'm doing it. Primary sell-off. It's like here, right? Primary sell-off. Then we have. I'm gonna start talking like this so that people don't say that I talk out of my nose anymore, dude. Sorry. It's just the way that I talk. I can't help it. So I think either way, this is definitely where we're at, right? Like, I think that these are accurate on both charts so far. If it is in fact accumulation, I think it's pretty safe to say. So the theory was that this is last point of support in phase C that we're in, I believe. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, Q, R, S, T, W, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you be me? All right. Thank you. Thank you for the applause. I appreciate it. I know that's what you're doing. You're cheering for me. I'm just pulling up the schematic on my screen so that I can get it. So that I can get it big. Nope. So that I can get it big. You know, I should save this. I should save these in a folder. That's what I should do. but I'm not gonna, because I'm lazy and I'm in the live stream and I have to remain somewhat entertaining so that people don't click off the video, so that YouTube doesn't think that I'm a piece of shit, so that maybe I can help educate more people by growing my audience. This is what happens inside of my brain. I'm letting you see what happens inside of my brain. I'll take it off the screen here so that we can just look at it together. All right. All right, let's look at this right quick. Yeah, I mean, this looks like they're trying to say it's a double bottom. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just being too, like, being too picky. You know, need to be careful with that. So yeah, let's call it a double bottom though. So let's just say, I mean, I guess it could just turn around and go up from here and end phase C kind of thing. And I mean, you'd still chart it as a double bottom pretty much. Like you'd be like, oh, okay, maybe not. So here, right? Or you want to see this sort of action to confirm that this is C. Want it to, you'd want it, you don't want it to like dip too far below here. I like this the best. So then, like, on it from a scale perspective, see, the other thing though that could be happening is that this is still phase B. Like, part of me just thinks that it could still be phase B, and then C is like over here. And so, like, look at the peak right here in phase B. Let me look at my chat and make sure that my stream isn't like fucking shit right now. Terrible, tolerable singing. Yes, very tolerable. Thank you for the compliments, guys. Thank you so much for the compliments on my singing, because this is a very nice stream that we have here. Very, very pleasant and tolerable. We tolerate things here. The least bigoted stream on YouTube, for sure. Long on voice, thank you. Long on mods, thank you. You guys are funny as shit. All right. So hear me out. Hear me out. Well, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, look at this. Okay. See this right here? Does this not look like the secondary uptrend in phase B? Definitely, right? Very, very similar. So either, if this is a theory, right? So what happens after the secondary pump in phase B? Let's just mess with that for a second. It has this big initial move down. Definitely. Pump up, big initial move down. Well, not another initial move. You know what I'm saying. Pump up. We'll call it this. Does it have another move down? And then up to pretty much like a double top here. And then down. And then like up. Oh fuck. I did the thing. I hate when I do it. Here, we'll go down. And we'll end it. Okay. Ran out of room. So then LPS would be here. What do you guys think about this? Arcade. I mean, I get it doesn't really matter. It's not about a prediction. I'm not really worried about being right or wrong or whatever. I'm just trying to like understand. That's all. I'm just trying to understand. So the reason that I say this though is because after your sell climax, you have the automatic retest that I didn't type for some reason. Why didn't you guys tell me to type it? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't want to see me succeed or something? Is that what's going on here? All right. I'm just messing. I'm joking. Automatic retest. We didn't get that move up like you see in the schematic, but I mean, like I said, it doesn't really have to do that, I suppose. Maybe this is that. So the schematic says that the top of the automatic retest acts as a resistance line in the schematic. And then the top of the secondary move, basically. And you can have more than one secondary test in phase B and stuff too. Like I definitely know that that's true for sure. So let's just say that it's this. I don't know, man. I don't know. So then, well, we're gonna do two different paths. We're gonna do two different paths. It's like a. I don't know. I don't know what that joke was gonna be. I'm sorry. All right. So it wasn't gonna be a bad joke. It was just I don't know. Well, like it was gonna be bad, like probably not funny. So that's why I didn't finish it, but not like bad in the way of like I think you'd cancel me for it or something like. I'm uncancelable. This is the most. What did I just say it was? The most something stream on YouTube. The most tolerable. The most tolerable? That sounds terrible. I have the most tolerable stream on YouTube. It's not great, but you can tolerate it. What did M. James say? LOL, Matt has calls. Who muted that? I guess, yeah, that's fucked up. Oh, that's funny. That was a good response. Switch the candles to line. Okay. We can do that. That's good. Let's do it. Area. You said area? Is that cool? Area is cool. Ooh, so dramatic looking. I love it. All right. So wow, right, Thomas? Now this is pod training. Pod trading. Look, man, we're just trying to be whales around here. Yeah. We're working on our whale skills a little bit. Oh, did CI crash? God damn it. I didn't get the bottom on it, huh? That sucks. Go see. Oh, dude. Let's see. Is it over? Or is it just a retracement? Let's see. Yikes. Yikes. I put very, very little in at like this $10-ish range. Very little. Like completely like it's lose it forever. Fine. Think like a whale. Swim like a whale. Breathe like a whale. Phase B is clearly done. Wow, that is a bold. It's bold. Bold. You think it's done. So keep up with me here. Boom. Boom. So what I'm trying to illustrate here is these clearly done, huh? These are the two moves down. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I such a dad. These are the two moves down. Boom, boom. After that, the pump after, like, the second pump that's in phase B, basically. Right? Moves down like this. So then, boom, you have this one last one here. Then you get a pump above this one, and then a pump above this one, and you're in phase C. You don't think? Thank you, Q Lamar. Can you do Elliott Wave? I like those numbers better. Right, dude. I'm over here trying to like undo everything that I believe. So let's see. That was a good point though, right? Let's do a fib on it. See where this brings. Oh, man, this is good. Look at this. So check it out. Check it out, guys. If it comes down and it bounces off of like 3450, I'm literally just roughly drawing, right? Bounces up off of here. So the next couple days, the way I drew it here obviously isn't in stone, but October 12th, October 13th, 3450, slow bleed out, maybe, or maybe it's a little bit more aggressive, who knows? But this kind of general area is the 0.786 that I've been calling for a few days. If you guys have been paying attention, maybe it bounces off of bottom golden pocket line. Right. Right. Yeah, it comes back up here. Right. So, like, within this, you're going to have, like, right? Like, you're not going to have, like, this. It's definitely not going to go left, like I just drew there, but you go on. I was trying to draw it, like, I just didn't have enough room. Sorry. Within this, you're going to have, like, yeah, it comes up here, gets rejected. You know, maybe another fib here, here. Right? That's kind of how you get there. Y'all saw the price go left? Inverse head and shoulders. Well, this isn't a huge dip, Parkot. I'm trying to play out every potential scenario, man. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm not trying to, yeah, nothing. I'm not trying to predict anything. I'm just looking at it and saying, okay, maybe this is an idea. Because initially, right, the original idea was that maybe we're already in LPS, like phase C, like this. And so what that would look like then is maybe you have this kind of middling price action, right? I'm literally just going through, like, my, you know, I'm just walking through everything. Because if I just, like, do the first thing that comes to me, then it's just not gonna be helpful. Like, if I just wrote everything, the first thing, I've done that before and shared it, and it just doesn't help anybody. So I'm just trying to challenge every idea. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? So then, this is what Parkot is I was gonna say lobbying for. Let's just use lobbying because that sounds fun. It makes it sound much more dramatic than it is. He's actually just commenting, saying, "Hey, this is what I think." But I'm gonna call it lobbying because it sounds much more dramatic and almost like he's trying to convince me for political reasons or something. I am not funny at all, but Sure do laugh at myself because of how unfunny I am. All right, take these off. Grr. I appreciate you, Parkot, dude. Thank you. Thank you for your time. You insults. Oh, well, I just told them Smurf to be like nice to each other. So, yeah, for sure, Scott. Exactly, dude. Last 1/3 of B, Skippy says. Yeah, that's it. Kind of looks it. It seems more convincing to me, personally, but I could absolutely be wrong. And to be honest with you guys, you know, like just based on my history and kind of just like paying attention to this stuff and what it all means, we're supposed to do like it also this is kind of how it masks itself a little bit, if that makes sense. Like this is how they basically this works because it masks itself within itself. So parts of it will look like other parts of it while it's happening, if that makes sense. I know I kind of said that around a roundabout way, but that's kind of how it's like it's meant to exhaust retail, right? And so if this schematic has been around since the this general idea has been around since the freaking 1930s or whatever, 1920s, whatever. And you think institutions don't know that people can get their hands on the shit? Yeah, of course they know that. So they kind of have to let it kind of play out, and trick people. That's all. It's all about exhausting retail. That's the point. Do you feel exhausted yet? Right, Kale. Right. Rose, it's hard to say how many days and stuff. I have to so yeah, another thing that we can do then though is we can take this and try to apply it. Just look at the line. Blue would be very mad at that sentence that I just said. Let's just look at the line. He'd be like, "What? You never look at the line." For anybody, I know there's somebody in here that's about to say, "Why are you talking about Lou again?" It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm joking. I'm joking. I would make the joke with him. We'd be drinking a beer, and I'd make that joke. Two times. So you better go your thing. The way do you? Do? So this one looks more like the schematic 1, right? Because you have, let me pull it up. Because you have spring in the test. I think. Hold on. I could be wrong. I guess the way that you would look at it is, would you just look at it? The way you would just look at it, this is your spring, maybe? This is your spring, and I'll fall in love with you any day. God, thank you guys so much for being here today. I can't stand myself. All right. So what we're looking at here is April, by the way, guys, for anybody who might have been looking away whenever I scrolled or whatever. This is April. This is 50.com. I think I actually already have this saved now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, fuck. And you know what I'm doing? I'm doing right now? I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing that I always do where I make way too much shit and I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. So hold on. What the? Oh. What am I doing? What's happening to me? I'm really bad at this. I think that this is over here somewhere, right? Oh my goodness, I have no idea what's going on right now. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. Not the smartest. Not the smart guy. Okay. We got there eventually. We got there eventually. Look, he's doing the thing, guys. He's doing the thing. Would you just look? Look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. Oh, God. Oh, we're the worst. We're the worst. We are the worst. We are the worst. We are the worst. We are the worst. I mean, this is like crazy. I mean, look at this. Perfect. Beautiful. It doesn't get much better than this, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. I think Jen Colado is wrong, man. I do. I think he's wrong. I love him. I think he's wrong. I think think there's a little bit more work to be done. That's what I think. That is my bias as of now. Because, I'll explain in a second. Let me just finish this up. Sorry. Okay. So, all right. I guarantee you that this was a complete waste of my time, by the way. I guarantee you that I've already done this. And I already saved it. And I didn't have to do all of that I just did. But M2 before June. Guarantee it. You want to see? You want to see proof? I already did it. See that? Complete waste of my time. But it was still fun. Glad that you guys sat through that. Sorry. I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to do it. All right. So now what we got to do is we got to pretend we're going to do a bars pattern. And we're going to pretend that we're already in C and see if it makes sense. And see if it makes sense. Oh, man. The jokes, they never end, do they? All right. They never end. So we are going to do a bars pattern from here to here. And we're going to drag it. Not in a criminal way. So the theory would be then that we are here. Get all this noise off. So we're like kind of here basically. Because we didn't do like the classic LPS thing on the other one, right? We did a and then this one would have a peak like late October basically, if this is the one that plays out. Because we didn't do the LPS like in the schematic 2, we did the spring and the test that you guys can see right now. We did the big dump, yada yada. So what this one would be saying is that LPS, last point of support, comes after here in phase D. And then you would have this sign of strength. I mean, either one really, either one really makes sense. And I guess that's the trick of it, right? The trick is to kind of this is supposed to fuck with our heads. That's the whole point. The whole point of the whole thing. Or maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Hold on. So this then would have been your LPS. Right? The first LPS, and then this would be your backup LPS. Last point of support. This would be the sales test in phase B. So I just saw somebody's comment like from earlier, not like right now, but that said just buy and hold. Sometimes sitting here and doing this makes me feel that way too. even as much as of a TA guy is. And I know you guys like the content and stuff like that, but sometimes I sit here, I do this thing over again, and then I'm just like, it's funny because I'm literally not acting on it at all, but I'm just trying to understand it, So kind of goofy, but just the way I am, man. I'm an analytical guy, I can't really help it. All right. Let's read chat. Let's. Oh, Haku says, I only have one question. Go for it, dude. I'm watching now. Where's Harvey Dent? I don't know. I knew it was going to be something like that, dude. Knew it. Of course it does, Paul. That's the point. That's what it does. It accumulates within accumulation. That's part of the whole thing. Oh, man. Diamos, I don't sell anything all at once. I always kind of like exit at key levels and stuff. I think all the price action shown in the graphs between ST and phase B and spring LPS and phase C does not matter as much. There's a reason it's not labeled. Yeah, that's true. That's certainly true. It's not as significant. It's more about like that phase. It's more about the phase and what the phase represents than it is about like the exact movements and stuff. But if we are comparing and we get exact movements out of it, then that's also cool. I didn't really have a good plan on like how to end that statement, so I just kind of said something. Everton, no, I don't think if the market goes down, AMC goes up. Like I don't think that's like that's not something that I would like just say that I like that's not like a theory that I generally have. I know a lot of people say like negative beta or whatever that it hasn't, but that doesn't mean it has an inverse correlation with the market. It just means that it has a slight difference in price action compared to the market, which has been sold as an inverse correlation with the market, which is not the case. Not the case. No problem, Everton. Jaffer, I just, to me it just seems like the accumulation schematic just played out too well on here, and I just think that it's ready. I think that what you're seeing, this is the sign of strength phase here. They've proven that they can get buying pressure here, and now I just think it wants to mark up because it's what institutions want. I think, look, man, what I think is going to happen here is in the relative near future. In the relative near future, you're going to see the inflation narrative become incredibly powerful in the United States, and the effect that's going to have on the market. I think that the big players have known that that's going to happen, and they've tried to accumulate assets that have this kind of opposite of the market, opposite of inflation sort of narrative behind them. They're spending time accumulating them so that they can get a big trade out of it. That's what I think. That's what I think is happening. No, Kasim, we are not sure. We're not sure of anything here, guys. This channel is certainly not about being sure. Put it that way. No, it's not like the funnest thing to hear, but we're not about being sure. We're about analyzing, Thomas Love, I love Cardano. Love it. What date is that peak? Don't worry about the date, man. But end of October, early November. Dates, man. Dates are a good way to get trapped. If the theory is based on institutions essentially controlling the price of something in order to accumulate it so that they can later distribute it, don't you think that trying to assume a date in a month in advance or something seems a little like scary? Just think of it that way. If you follow Bodybuilding Bumstead said that he always feels anxious before he goes on stage, but then he thinks to himself, imagine what other guys are thinking. I mean, they have to go against me. That's the mentality we should have. That's cool. Try using volume along with these phases. It's interesting how it matches up. Let's do it. And then I do want to do my YouTube video shortly. I do want to record my video. So we'll chat for a little bit after I do this volume thing. We'll chat for a little bit, and then we'll do the video. I'll do it on live stream, but y'all got to promise to go watch it after and get the watch time up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Look at it. Would you look at this? Just look at it. Would you just look at this? Just look at it. Just look at how it did it. Yeah, man. Look at the volume. Dead. Nothing. No volume. Nothing, dude. Absolutely nothing. So you think, come on, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, people sit around, they're like, oh, the volume in these has been dead. Look at it. $7.77K subs? Damn, that's crazy. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe already. About to hit that 8K soon. Next few days, probably. That's crazy to think about. I had like 500 subscribers like 2 weeks ago. That's pretty wild. Thank you guys so much for the support. Insane, dude. All right, let's chat for a little bit. And then maybe like 5-10 minutes, and then we'll do the video, and then we'll upload it, and then we'll be done. Can I turn my volume up? Like my mic volume? Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. Discord is in the description. Everton, generally speaking, low volume combined with more bearish price action is bullish, because the implication is that bears, although in control of the price, aren't necessarily like doing it in a dominant fashion. If price is going down and you have high volume, if you're in a generally bearish pattern and you have high volume, that's bad, right? But and then if you have like a lowering volume and the price is going up, it's bad. So I don't know if what I just said makes sense or not, but I talked about this earlier in the stream. But see how the volume is going down while this was going up? That inverse correlation is bearish. You want volume to be going up as price is going up. So like this was bullish because the price and the volume were correlated. Right? You have higher volume and higher highs. And the lowering volume, right? This was like close to a bottom for volume. Whenever we hit this kind of double bottom here, back here, double bottom here, back here, what the, you know, the price going down while the volume's going down is bullish. Now, if the volume was still high like this and the price was going down, big trouble. Very bearish. Because that means that bulls are fighting and the price is still going down. That's not good. You don't want that. I haven't looked at FTDs or anything, Everton, in months. Haven't looked at FTDs. I don't do that. I look at technicals. Your friend Brian said that we are broke. I don't know who that is. Wait, when did I delete the other one? Okay, whatever. This is fine. Definitely not going to spend the time fixing it. Who's ready to make a YouTube video? Where are we at, apes? Alan. Oh, man. I love Alan. This isn't anything personally against you. I understand why you do that, but 2.5 hours in. Where are we at? Explain it to me in a minute. All right. We're going to do the YouTube video. Let me just think about how I want to do it right quick. And then this is schematic 1. Schematic 1 post. Schematic 2 post. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you probably it is like that, right, Landon? All right. Schematic 3 for turbo. All right. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna just walk through my methodology. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm gonna let it all play out kind of naturally. And then I'm gonna figure out what I want to do, but I will talk about it in relation to Elliott wave, etc., as well. Like, you know, pretend like the Wyckoff thing isn't going on and just do it compared to Elliott wave and do like Fibonacci on it and stuff. So that's kind of going to be the process, I think. All right, let's do it. We're about to start video. And let me take a sip of water right quick. Three, two, one. Everybody say it with me whenever I start it, okay? 3, 2, 1. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time in the channel, and you're enjoying the content at any point, whenever you decide the video deserves it, drop a like on the video. Also, watching the video until the end is the best way to tell the YouTube algorithm that I'm creating engaging content that is either informational or entertaining. So I'd appreciate it if you stuck around till the end of the video. If at any point you get bored, though, feel free to dip out and drop that dislike, all right? So if this is your first time back to the channel, coming to this channel, or you're coming back, I know that last night I posted a video that was comparing the Wyckoff accumulation schematic that you see here, number 1, and that would have given us this price target and everything that I talked about here. And in the near term, what it means for the price action is that we're going to probably experience a spring and a test, and we're going into phase C here. Now, today was kind of a sideways day in all reality. So a lot hasn't really changed, but I did want to revisit the ideas that I had previous to this schematic. Yo, I think I want to start the video over. Yeah, I do. I do want to start it over. All right, we're dumping that one, guys. We're dumping that one. We're doing another one. I've stopped recording. It happens every once in a while. I didn't feel like I had a rhythm. This is what happens behind the scenes. Welcome to the news station. I didn't have a rhythm. I didn't have a good enough plan. I gotta be better. I gotta do better. It happens, guys. It's not, you know, it's not the worst thing. I don't like this being here. Oh, I'm so nervous. So many people watching. So many people watching. I'm so nervous. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All I gotta do is talk. Not that bad. All right. Let me walk around the room right quick. Hold on. All right. I think it's because I don't have my headphones on, which I don't need my headphones on at all because I don't listen to anything. But for some reason, I wear my headphones whenever I am in here sometimes, and I don't have them on. Kind of weird. Cover those ears up, you know? All right. Knees weak, arms are heavy. His vomit on his sweater. Its arms gay. All right. All right. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. No, I can't hear myself when I have the headphones on. I could if I wanted to. I could monitor, but I don't because it's weird. I don't know. It's kind of weird hearing myself. Yo, 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 yo. If you only have one shot, cannot miss a chance to blow the opportunity, blow what in a lifetime, blow. If 250 people were in my office right now, that would be lit. Would you guys do like the crowd surfing thing? I would have to hold the mic in my hand while I did it, and I'd be like, "Yeah, so I think that we're really close to phase C." All right. All right. All right, let's do it, guys. I'm probably having so much ass in a crowd surf. Oh, fuck. You guys are funny as shit, dude. All right, y'all ready? We're going to do it again. 5. Okay, wait, hold on. I don't know which one's which. See, that's my problem. The names are wrong. I don't know how. I need to name these better. Okay, so spring theory. Spring theory. So that I can know which one's which. That's what I need to do because they all just say schematic. LPS theory. And then this is the one from the past. Before June. All right. Y'all say it with me, okay? Whenever it starts. I'm just going to bring this one up. And then, because this is the video from yesterday. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching, the best way to support me for free is to like the video and comment down below, as well as watch the video until the very end. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this one. All right, if you're returning to the channel and you watched my video from yesterday, you remember briefly the theory that, or briefly? You remember broadly the theory that I talked about, which is that we were in going into phase C and potentially going to see a spring here, which is similar to the schematic that I'm showing in Wyckoff accumulation that you see on the right side of your screen. Alternatively, the schematic that I had been following before was this schematic, which has basically a last point of support type phase where it's a little bit more sideways action through phase C rather than this big dramatic push down, which in this case would be below $30 for the spring. And rather, it would look more like this. So I prepared these two theories just to compare them side by side, but you can basically see that the theory would go that we have already crossed the halfway point of phase C in this Wyckoff schematic, and that we could be going into phase D, which would be much more bullish price action in the near term. And the way that I got these bars, the bar pattern, is I essentially was just comparing it to the last run, and this move here in late April to mid-May, late May, is the one that I kind of copied off of for this schematic. And then for the other one, I actually pulled it from like late March, early April, and I copied this move here. And that's how I came up with this result. And this one would be ending, like this peak here for anybody who's curious would be late November, early December. So overall, some of the comparisons that we were doing on the live stream when I was preparing for the video and everything like that are basically, and I can just draw a schematic. If you're not familiar with, while I'm doing this, if you're not familiar with Wyckoff, basically it's the study of how institutions create price action and assets in order to either accumulate or distribute them at an institutional level. And normally the goal is to exhaust retail in the process. So they try and get retail to sell their positions, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to make larger like videos that are kind of based on that and explaining Wyckoff theory more in depth. But I just feel like we're at such a pivotal moment right now with AMC that I just want to follow along with it. But essentially, some of the questions that I'm asking myself are, this move kind of reminds me of the secondary peak phase that you see in phase B, which is coming off of this high point. You have a move down, slight move up, a move down, a slight move up, another move down, and then you have a move up that kind of double tops here, and then another move up here. So it's almost like a inverse head and shoulders. And then that is where your LPS starts for that phase C. Hopefully this is clear enough for you guys to tell what I'm doing here. And then from there, what happens, and again, this is just a schematic, so it doesn't have to be like exact, and it doesn't have to follow these rules exactly, but you can kind of see if you compare that it is a pretty similar move that we've done so far. But let me just take these all off. That it's very comparable to the schematic, just put it that way. So another way that we can kind of check these theories, and actually let me bring all that stuff back up. And the reason that this kind of seemed interesting to me, and the possibility that we might be a little bit further away from phase C and on the tail end of phase B, is because I was calling for the 786 retracement that we have not gotten yet. And yesterday we broke below here, and we tried to do it, or in the past week or whatever. Wait, hold on. No, this is the wrong fib. I'm sorry. The near term 786. That's what we want. I don't know why I can't. Oh yeah, this is it. Sorry. So I still wanted this 786. What is going on? I can't get the right fib. I'm nervous because I'm doing this on live stream. My live stream is messing me up right now, and I'm on lines too, so I can't tell. That's what it is. I need candles. Sorry. Okay. Yes, this is so much better. So this is what I'm talking about. We didn't get our full 786 retrace yet, and for me, it kind of seems like we're gonna come down and bounce off of it. I think that this bullish action that we saw today, where we kind of broke even, I feel like it was kind of a fake out, and we're gonna continue moving down, in my opinion. And maybe double bottoming or something of that nature, and then starting a new uptrend maybe. But I do feel like we got to move down one more piece here before we can start moving up. But I could be totally wrong. By the way, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take advice from people on social media. Make sure you do your own research. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. But yeah, so basically that's just kind of the concept. I know that I've been making videos for a couple weeks here, and I still do like see this as an Elliott Wave 1. Like the first move here, like I've been talking about. And then this being a wave 2 retracement. And we still haven't violated that, because we still, the 786 is actually the second most common Elliott retracement level, above, like behind the 618, which you can see that we traded sideways along so far. But yeah, that's basically like what I'm looking at right now. I mean, I feel like this is a wave 2. down, and then it should have a wave 3. But because of this Wyckoff stuff and how similar the chart is to Wyckoff accumulation schematics, it's just pretty convincing to me that it seems that institutions are in control of the price at this point, and that they're accumulating the asset. That's how I see it, at least. So, that's pretty much it, man. I feel like there's not much for me to say about this so far. It's kind of similar, you know. So really, what we're trying to figure out going into the next few days is, in the next few days, do we have this sort of bullish recovery, which this, by the way, looks like, you know, some wave 3 type explosive price action. We come up here, we have our last point of support, back up, and then we have a sign of strength here, and then we continue our move up, and we're looking for a peak in early November, late October. Or are we doing the spring theory that I talked about yesterday, and maybe it's a little bit more extended, and we're just getting into phase C. So tomorrow, or at least in the next few trading days, right? Today's Wednesday. We all know Fridays are pretty sideways. So, like, in the next couple days, let's see what it tells us. In the next couple days, see, this has Friday on the 8th, which would be the spring date. Man, that's so dramatic. I wonder if we end the week out like this, man, there's going to be a lot of panic. This is a short time frame, guys. And of course, it all depends on what happens, you know? And that's all we're doing is analyzing. We're comparing cycles. We're comparing schematics, like historical schematics and stuff like that. We're just trying to figure out what we think is going on and preparing for anything, you know? So, again, don't make any financial decisions based on this stuff. Go back on my channel, watch some of my other videos, and kind of see the theology and the way that I am looking at this thing. But overall, you know, it's just a matter of trying to understand the price action and get what it's telling us. You know, is it bullish? Is it bearish? And I know a lot of people talk about how it's a manipulated stock, but I think that, and so we shouldn't be doing TA. But if I hadn't been doing TA on this play, we wouldn't have gotten to the place that we are here and trying to see if it's actually institutions that are manipulating it and how they're manipulating it. So then we can better understand the price action, right? And we're less likely to get surprised by anything that's going on. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and then turn your post notifications on so you don't miss any of my newest uploads. Also, I do have a Discord in the description down below, a new Discord channel that I started. So go ahead and join that. We kind of chat throughout the day and stuff like that in there, so that's fun. And you can also follow me on Twitter. That'll be down in the description as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, until next time, have a good rest of your day. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at the similarities in the chart? But they're different. But they're similar. Would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? Very interesting. I don't feel like that was a very good video, guys. I just finished, by the way. Yo, what up, live stream? But it's kind of a boring update, isn't it? Yeah, I just don't have much to talk about, Joe. It was pretty short. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll make another one like that's more like Elliott wave or patterns or something like that. But I'm just so on this fucking Wyckoff shit right now. I need to get my head out of it, dude. I really do. I really got to get my head out of this fucking Wyckoff shit. It's just addictive, and it's so... Oh, it's so weird, man. Thank you guys for the support. It's so creepy, you know? Like, oh, everything is just... I guess we're just in a cycle. Like, I just don't like thinking about the world that way, I guess, maybe. So it's kind of exhausting to kind of sit here and just do it over and over again. Just think, oh, yeah, institutions are completely in control of my life, and technical analysis is a complete waste of time because they're going to do what they want anyway. I guess I just don't like to view the world that way. But It's not about what I want the world to be like. It's about how the world is, isn't it? We all do exist in reality, don't we? Hey, man. What up? Can I overlay Wyckoff over the AMC chart? Which one? Sure. This one? Life. Whoa. Oh, man. I think I'm falling off of my pre-workout right now. I think that's what's going on. My mind is like... my mind is all fucking loopy and shit. I think that's what's going on. Reality is a simulation. Okay. Things are getting kind of weird in chat right now. Price prediction for tomorrow. That's what we'll do. Let's do a pre-market video. How about that? Let's do a pre-market video and just like see what we think would happen from just a pure technical standpoint. That's what we should do. This is such a good idea. Good idea, dude. Exit strategy? I don't think I should talk about exit strategies on AMC because people are just like crazy, dude. Crazy, dude. What if this is a spring? No, spring goes lower than the B. It is springy looking though. All right. This is what's going to happen. No, that's not when it's gonna happen. Nope. All right, let's upload that video. That's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna do another video. We're gonna do a pre-market vid. You guys are gonna get a sneak peek on the pre-market vid. We're gonna talk about what I'm expecting for the day, what I'm looking for the day, shit like that, so that then you can be prepared for anything. Like always, very important. I want to do a podcast channel, to be honest with you, where I like just sit there and I talk about shit that has nothing to do with fucking AMC or any crypto or stocks, like, or like nothing to do with technical analysis. I just want to talk about like fucking the business world or music or shit like that. I want to do that, but I feel like I gotta grow my audience a little bit more, you know, before I can do that. Don't wanna be all by myself. All by myself. Don't wanna be... Schematic still on the screen. Why didn't y'all tell me? All by myself. Oh. Are you guys rubbing your screen right now to figure out why that shit looks like it's fucking... Looks like you fucking... After you eat something and you... It's like smudged on the screen type shit. I think this effect is trash. Like when I put it on there, I felt like it was a good idea. Now I don't like it. It's like literally foggy, like stupid looking. Don't wanna be by myself. Would you guys listen to a podcast like that or no? Not interesting. Gotta get some screenshots. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That. I ain't gonna lie, bro. One of the worst things about live streaming is that, like, constantly you have people come in and they're like, so what's going on? Like, fuck. As long as no singing. I know it's terrible. I'm sorry. That thumbnail. You like that, huh, Blake? That fucking guy, dude. The fucking white cough. I fucking love it. So funny. Where do we stand? It's supposed to be terrible. For those of you who are probably saying that my singing is terrible, that's the point. That's why I'm doing it. And honestly, I almost don't want to, but I just do it anyway because it's like I'm like addicted. It's like a meme. It's like funny to me now. So I'm sorry that I'm doing that. I gotta figure out how. By the way, anybody who's telling me don't be sorry or something, I can be sorry if I want. I can be sorry if I want. Stop singing. I'm falling off my pre-workout. That's what's happening, dude. Definitely what's happening. I delete the background. Thank you. Wow. Positions back. I don't like it. Don't like it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What do you guys think? No, I don't. Part of me thinks that Roach Capital doesn't use his real voice. Part of me thinks that he doesn't. I don't know what it is, but it's like I think he doesn't. It's so weird. Loving you easy 'cause you're beautiful. Coach O voice? No. Thank you for the super chat, Lethal Injection. Appreciate it, dude. I'd like to hear Roach on Helium. I feel like he uses a voice changer, man. It's just it doesn't sound natural. But maybe he just does, maybe that's his voice. Hmm. I got a feeling. First Strike veteran, you said I honestly would like to hear Dave sing "Welcome to the Jungle." When I worked in California, when I was opening the flagship store for AT&T in San Francisco, one of my coworkers, he used to me and him used to always jokingly like sing like the intro part. You're in the jungle, baby. Good times, man. Throwback. It's been a while. Been a while. Cause I could hold my head up high. Good times, man. Sometimes I miss those days. The good ones. Oh, it's still good days, but you know how it is. There's like a thing like when you're a human, you kind of look at the past and the future in this like optimistic way. You know, like you always look at it's like a fallacy that our brain does automatically where we automatically look at the past and the future in a more optimistic way. Like we look at them as what am I trying to say? Sorry guys. I'm just trying to like get this done. CI's pumping? No way. I mean, I think that I'm probably still down on CEI because I think I bought. I don't know where exactly I bought it. Whoa, dude. Oh, CI really pumping. Never mind. I'm lying. Whoa, CI is going crazy in after hours, dude. What a weird day for CEI. I think it was down 40%. Now it's up 40%. What the hell? I don't know, Joe. I'll probably just hold on to it, honestly. It's not enough. Like, I don't really. I'm just gonna hold on to it till it hits. Personally, it's not enough. Like, it's not like a. I would never put anything significant in a play like that. I'm just gonna hold until it prints, or maybe it just won't print, and then that's fine too. One of those. We all do those, don't we? I bought like when it was way down though. Like I bought it was like $1. I'm probably about break even now. Now that I'm looking at it, probably about break even. Euphoria, look both ways before you cross my mind. Make like a Wyckoff AMC Wyckoff playlist, huh? Oh yeah, it told me that this morning, Trey. I think it's had that all day. Not really, dang. I don't play earnings. More of a long term guy. I don't really do like the. But like when some like CEI that just did this crazy pump like dumps real hard, it makes me want to buy it. You know, like I just kind of go, okay, I'll just open a small position, nothing major. Yeah, yeah. Lisu, is that how you say your name? Liasu, Liasu. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Market doesn't make sense. Man, I'll tell you what though, I do like this trend line narrative. I like the trend line. See, that's the worst part about doing something like this Wyckoff thing, especially when it seems so valid, is that it makes you want to like kind of not do the shit that you already know how to do, like you already know works and shit like that, because then you're like, oh well, fucking now institutions are trying to do stuff on purpose to break these sorts of things and shit like that. So then you start to go into this fucking like crazy like loop of like, what the fuck? Which way should I turn? Should are institutions trying to fucking manipulate me this way or that way or both ways or neither? Yeah, full. I'm still going. I'm gonna be shutting it down here soon though. For show, for show, for show. I didn't mean to do that. When the bank's gonna collapse? Whew, I don't know. Hmm. I gotta see. Hey, baby. Did they shut down Wyckoff on 9/13? No, no, I don't think so. All right. Ada, no. Alts. Look, Trey. If you're not familiar, um, what happens is like the really big players in crypto pump, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then what happens is the liquidity moves down into the smaller and smaller coins. So like the big ones pump, and then the smaller ones pump, and then smaller ones after that, and then smaller ones after that, until then you have like, it's like a big liquidity cycle that basically happens. Based on my experience, not financial advice. All right. Yo. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the video that is going to be for pre-market on October 7th. What to look for. It's a Thursday, so I do think that volatility is still on the table. On Fridays, normally we kind of see that like it seems like the volatility can't really go anywhere. I did post a video last night that was referring to my Wyckoff accumulation theories and how I'm looking at those, or thesis, whatever. So make sure you check that out. This is not going to be related to Wyckoff at all, so we're just going to look at it from a fundamental technical basis and see what conclusions we can come to. So what I will say is, first things first, looking at this, I had this potential trend line that I drew from back here in January that we might be having a double touch of here and creating a new trend line. This is a potential trend line, though. It's not confirmed until we get a significant move up, and then we trade at levels higher than this. As discussed before, we are still technically in the range to where we could have a wave 2 that we're in, because we did only retrace down to the 0.786. We found support. We ran up and ran back down. Now we're kind of finding support in this region on this trend line, potentially. And then we've been trading in the golden pocket region here between the 0.618 and the 0.65, which is in that $37 to $38 range pretty much. So I do think that we still have the potential here, if we're looking at it from an Elliott wave perspective, to have a move like this, where this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and we're in a wave 3. And I just want to like kind of cut this off. So this is still possible, okay? And what that would look like, what we're looking, the type of confirmation that we're looking for to confirm that this is in fact what's going on, is we're looking for this move here. We're going to look for an aggressive move up soon, which would be the wave 3 to the 5-wave sequence that would give us this this wave 3 here. So you definitely want to see some, if this is what's playing out, we definitely want to see some bullish momentum develop here soon. I would say so. Now, on the flip side of things, if things do go a little bit more bearish, it's still okay, as long as, really, you know, with Elliott wave, it doesn't fully reset until you hit the bottom of wave 1. Like, you still technically could be in a wave 2 as long as you don't double bottom. Once you double bottom, or you break below the original starting point of what you thought was wave 1, that opens the door for basically an extended corrective wave. So basically what that means is that we haven't completed a correction, and maybe we're in like a ABC kind of situation is a possibility. It'd probably be around here somewhere. And it would be a more long-term bearish scenario. The other thing to look for is this being a potential bear trend here. And so what we're forming is, let me change the color of this. I'm going to take this off for now. Change this to white. You know, within here, what I will say is, if this does develop as a bull trend, you could see some more upside here, but you're definitely going to want to get higher highs on this $52 level that you got here in September in order to prove that this is in fact a wave 3 and that we're breaking out of this bearish trend. That's definitely what we're looking for when it comes to that. And if that were to be the case, if that were to play out, you would basically say, okay, well, we confirm that we're now in a wave 3, and then this is how you would draw your extensions to get an idea of like what to expect from that wave 3 move. So basically, all that being said, in the short term, I know that this is like a pre-market video, so I don't want to go too in depth. I don't want to get too crazy, talk about too much stuff. You really, bulls really want to try and confirm this as support here, and then start to make higher highs, because right now we're still in a scenario where it's relatively bullish because we have higher lows, right? We came back down. We almost tested our 0.786. It's fine if we come back down here as well. Like I'd still be bullish. Short term, it wouldn't bother me too much if we came down here. This is what I was calling for a few days ago. And everybody thought that that wasn't going to happen because we had this run up these past 2 days, these two run ups. But notice we're still making lower highs on this daily chart, right? So until we stop making lower highs, we start to shift and then confirm this as a higher low, bears aren't quite done on this most recent move that we're seeing here on the 4 days. So one of these trend lines has to hold, right? Either the bear or the bull trend. We're gonna see someone continue their price action up. We're just in an indecisive territory right now. I will say that it does look like, comparative to here, right, bears are losing momentum, and just on a candlestick basis, it does. I would tend to say that it looks like, right, we're kind of, bears are losing momentum. Just put it that way. So maybe we see a reversal here in the short term. It's not really about predicting it. It's more about just understanding the price action as it's happening, and just trying to have good expectations throughout. So if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate you sticking around for the whole video. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, hit the like button. And then drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. If there's anything that I missed in the video, anything like that. I also have a Discord community that you can join in the comments down below. I mean, the description down below. I'm sorry. Go ahead and join there. We all hang out, chat, have a good time throughout the market day and post market, everything like that. So you can go ahead and do that. And then follow me on Twitter at David Marino Jr. I'll have that link down below as well. So appreciate your time. Have a good rest of your day, and have good luck in the trading day. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. All right. That'll be the pre-market video. All right, guys. I think that's it for me today on the live stream, stuff like that. Been on here for a little bit now, so I hope you guys had a good time. I appreciate you guys hanging out, all that sort of stuff. Catch up on these last chats that came in during that video and everything, and then we'll dip out. Blake, take it easy. Have a good gym session, man. You should come up with your Elliott Wyckoff graph. What the fuck? Thank you for the super chat, James. I appreciate it, man. Do I like AVAX? Yeah, I do like AVAX. AVAX is cool. What's scarier, AMC at $15 or Home Invasion? I'm really only in ADA. I have ADA as well, Trey. ADA is one of my larger positions in crypto. What up, Mario? You didn't miss it. I'm still here. SPY is breaking out of a huge rising wedge right now. SPY is very bearish for me. Yeah, update video is about to drop. Update video is about to drop. Actually, right now, I'm gonna send you guys over there. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out in the live stream, everything like that. Discord, everything like that. The community is awesome. You guys have been great. If you're not a part of those communities, make sure you join up there. And for right now, I am going to post this new video that I just created about the Wyckoff theory and where we stand. So if you want to get a refresher on that, you want to support me in the algorithm, go check that out. Make sure you watch it until the end and get that average watch time bumped up. And then, yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day, okay? I'm publishing it in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Where is the thumbnail? Where is the thumbnail? There it is. All right, it's tweeted out as well. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out, and peace. I know I said that like 20 times already, but